Well, thanks for coming back. And as you can see, Lynn and I are joined by a new co-host, and her name is Lexi. And actually, you're going to learn more about her in just a couple of minutes. But we're thrilled to have with us for this segment of the show, Mr. Matt Smith. Matt is our coordinator of Affective Education and Student Services. And Matt, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
And I'm really, really proud to introduce you to the best elementary school counselor, not only in Humble ISD, but I think in the state of Texas, Miss Taylor Suszko. Taylor, it's good to see you.
Thank you.
And Taylor, this Lexi belongs to you.
She is my personal dog.
And sometimes we might hear, Taylor, by the way, is at Park Lakes Elementary School, and sometimes you may hear barking coming from Taylor's office. I assure you it's not Taylor. It's Lexi. But Lexi is there for a very, very important and specific reason, and she is a specially trained dog. So I'm going to set you loose, Taylor, if I may, and tell us a little bit about Lexi and what she does.
Okay. About 2 years ago, I wrote a grant to the Education Foundation because I thought it would be great if Lexi came to school with us and helped some of our kids. She is a Canine Good Citizen, which is a therapy dog. I researched therapy dogs and comfort dogs that have been in schools. They go to college campuses right before test, and they'll be in the library, and the kids can come and the students can come and spend some time with the dog, and it just reduces anxiety and helps with stress, eliminates the stress. So that was kind of the background of why I thought Lexi would be good. She had a really good temperament at home, and so I was granted the grant, and the trainer came to school and worked with her and showed her taught me, basically she trained me on how to get Lexi to help the kids.
Okay.
So Lexi is one of the calmest, sweetest dogs. Do you use
The
her?
perfect co-host, by the way.
Oh, yeah. It's a counterpoint to me. It's what he's trying to say. Do you use her to help you when you've got a student in crisis, or do you use her to help them with test anxiety? How do you mainly use her?
I use her in all of those areas. She usually comes to school about once a week. It's a long day for her. And if there's a kid in crisis, if someone's upset and crying, we have benches outside my office and our assistant and principal's offices, and a lot of times the kid will be there, the student will be there, and I will just set Lexi next to the student, and she'll kind of crawl and nuzzle into the student, and immediately you can just tell by their body language that they're less stressed and ready to accept help if they need help solving a problem. She's also a reward for kids. If they're doing the right thing, they get to come spend some time with Lexi.
Right.
So she kind of does all of those things. She greets kids in the morning. She sits right in the front door and watches everyone come in and say good morning. And they get down and pet her. And
I know the kids just absolutely love it.
She has 900 friends, is what
my
I say.
Wow.
Was she a
900,
rescue dog, or where did you get Lexi?
No, I got her from a breeder.
Okay.
And so
And was she bred to be a companion dog, or?
I don't think so. When I got her,
you
she
need
just
to be
had a
special.
good little sweet disposition.
Yeah. So do you do any special training with her? I mean, because I would worry about, is she going to bite somebody, or is she going to, have an accident somewhere? I mean,
She has had a couple of accidents. That's not
which
a
is a
secret.
doggy.
Yeah.
That happens in a strange
Which is why
place.
Lynn is holding
That's
you.
right.
Okay. You can have any accident you want. I'll give you Dr. Descanso.
The training was just basic obedience training. And then we had to go out into the community, and the trainer had to see her interacting with other people, and then also with other dogs.
Oh, yeah, because some dogs don't like other dogs.
So they have to have a good disposition with all of those different areas. And one of then they test you, and you have to leave her by herself.
Oh.
And
Like a proud mother, you worry about it.
I have to walk away and see if she can control herself.
So are there plans to use more of these dogs on other campuses to help children?
Well, really, Matt is responsible. His responsibilities span 41 campuses. And so, Matt, is there a relationship,
I think
sort of a district?
I love that question. It's such a great idea to see what type of expansion we could have. You've talked about how Taylor's used Lexi on her campus at Park Lakes. We've been able to use Lexi as well, and we're grateful to Taylor with our crisis team. So if at a time during the school year either a student or a staff member passes away, we send a group of counselors out to the campus just to be there. The students and staff are all aware that the counselors are there if they need to go and just kind of talk about what that may be bringing up for them, or maybe they had a close relationship. And so we've asked Taylor, could we bring Lexi with us? And so we've done that. And something else that we do in that situation, we always have a counselor to go to the classroom of that student who may have passed. And we've started bringing Lexi with us, and it's really been amazing to see, because the students, they're going through all kinds of emotions at that point. From either students may be visibly upset or emotional or crying, other students may be just sitting silently or maybe talking to a neighbor about the situation. And to see Lexi move through the classroom and among the students, and she'll just hop up into the lap of someone who's needing some support, and just to watch the kids begin to rub her and pet her, and you can just kind of see their emotions begin to calm, and so that they're able to get what they need. And then she'll hop down and move through the room and find another person and hop up. And it's just really been great to see.
Like in nursing homes and with cancer patients and things, that dogs bring your blood pressure down and do all kinds of beneficial things.
That calming effect with the students has been just amazing to see firsthand as Lexi works with the students.
Yeah. See how she's calming down?
She is. I don't know that anybody
Don't
can
you
do
wish
that.
I had this for a long time?
This is true. This is true.
No,
Well,
she
you are
really
an
is
amazing dog.
well-behaved dog. You've done a great job with her.
Thank you.
And it's such
Real affectionate,
Hey,
too.
okay, she wants you.
That's all right, Lynn.
She wants you.
All
She
right,
has to go
Lexi.
potty. But, okay, you mentioned using her here. She likes you.
She does.
You mentioned
I
using
like
her
you,
at
too.
other events. Are there other ways in the school district that we could use Lexi?
I think that anytime we have a situation where her skills could be used, whether we're just working with students through an emotional situation that may be going on, but also, like Taylor said, with the rewards. A lot of our campuses, they have a positive behavior intervention support or PBIS framework where they're trying to teach those good social skills and then see what types of incentives they can give to those students who are doing it. And so letting those students spend some time with Lexi. So I would love it if we could see even more Lexis in the district.
I would too. In fact, I think she should be our show mascot. I think from now on she needs to be here to keep both of us in line.
Okay. Well, Matt, Taylor, thank you so much for being with us. And Taylor, thanks so much for sharing Lexi, not only with us here, but with all the kids at Park Lakes, and allowing her to help other students throughout the district through our crisis team with Matt. And Lexi, thank you. You are awesome. We are glad you were here. She really is. So, she's getting excited. You all stay with us, and we'll be right back, and Lexi may still be right here.